Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Bookishly Erica, and today we're going to be going over my O.W.L.s Readathon TBR. So, for those of you who don't know, G over at Book.Roast hosts a O.W.L.s Readathon, which O.W.L.s, for those who are not familiar with Harry Potter, means ordinary wizarding levels, and it's the exam that they take in the book, where it kind of gets them prepped for what careers they want to take after they graduate Hogwarts. So G came up with this entire prompt thing of things you can read to work towards a career you want in the wizarding world. And I really wish that I had a printout of the PDF that she created, because it's absolutely stunning. The work that she put in to the pamphlet and everything is absolutely incredible. I'll kind of show a little bit right here for you guys, but I looked through all the different options and there were a couple that really stuck out to me. So I really wanted to be an alchemist. However, an alchemist requires a lot of reading for the prompts. I think somewhere between 9, but I think you gotta do every single one of them. And I just gotta be honest, there's no way that I can do that in a month. I'm just too busy right now with the kids and stuff like that, and there's just, even if I pushed myself, I don't think I'd be able to do that, and I don't wanna be super stressed out with this. I wanna have fun with this. So the other ones that I would love besides alchemist are the astronomer, the librarian, or the wand maker. All three of those sounded pretty cool to me too, but I think the number one that stuck out to me was the astronomer, mostly because I've always kind of loved the idea of astrology. For my 18th birthday, my mom even took me to a big telescope astrology tower thing. I don't know, it was really cool. I guess I kind of just have always thought that that was a really cool study. I've always kind of been drawn to it. So I think that being an astronomer in Harry Potter world would just be awesome. It would just be so cool. It would fit me. So let me read a little bit about what an astronomer is. I have it here on my tablet since I don't have it printed off. Astronomy is the ancient art of reading, tracking, and observing the movements of stars, moons, and planets. As well as marking celestial events for record keeping, astronomers can predict a great deal from these events. It has been well established that the magical community is majorly affected by intergalactic movements and planetary positions. Due to this, astronomers are often grouped with seers. However, they base their readings on specific calculations and are greatly offended if their craft is described as anything else than scientific. Astronomical predictions are made through historical patterns, so it is indeed different from the methods used by seers. While astronomers and seers have been forced to occasionally work together, tension between the two professions is still very prominent. Thus, some astronomers choose to stay away from the predictive branch of this profession. Regardless, if you can't help but look towards the skies and would like to put your hobby to a practical use, you might consider pursuing a career in astronomy. There are many schools that offer post-Hogwarts astronomy courses, but the Ugandu School course is considered to be the best in the world. If successful, you will experience the most magical stargazing experience of your life under the sky of the African mountainsides. To apply, you need to present the indicated grades and your most detailed star chart with written interpretations. I don't know, that just sounded really fun and cool to me. So for this prompt, the O.W.L.s that we need to get are arithmancy, astronomy, and history of magic. Okay, so the arithmancy prompt is to read a work written by more than one author. And I have to be honest, I really don't own any. I think the only one that I own is The Cursed Child, which you can see back here. But I really don't feel like rereading that, to be honest. So I'm going to kind of tweak this prompt to my own, and I'm going to read The Tales of Beedle the Bard. So I know that this is just written by J.K. Rowling. However, the little twist is that on the inside, you can see, it says that it is translated from Ancient Runes by Hermione Granger, commentary by Albus Dumbledore, introduction notes and illustrations by J.K. Rowling. So while Hermione and Dumbledore are technically fictional characters, I'm going to count this as written by more than one author because in this world of Harry Potter, they are very real characters. So fight me on that. I'm counting this as written by more than one author. All right, the next L is for astronomy, and the prompt for that is to read a book with star in the title. So I'm going to be reading A Court of Frost and Starlight. This is the fourth book. It's actually a little novella, short story, in the A Court of Thorns and Roses series. So I was gonna wait till the winter time to read this, but I thought, you know what? It fits the prompt and I haven't read it yet and I just wanna read it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do it now. The next L is History of Magic, which is to read a book that was published at least 10 years ago. So I'm going to read The Bat by Jo Nesbø. This is the first book in his Harry Hole thriller crime mystery series. It was originally published in, I think, 1997. It wasn't translated to English until 2012, but because it was originally published in 1997, I'm going to count this book. Yeah, I'm excited to read this. It's a mystery thriller, and let me read the back for you guys so you can kind of get an idea what it's about. Harry is out of his depth. Detective Harry Hole is meant to keep out of trouble. A young Norwegian girl taking a gap year in Sydney has been murdered, and Harry has been sent to Australia to assist in any way he can. He's not supposed to get too involved. When the team unearths a string of unsolved murders and disappearances, nothing will stop Harry from finding out the truth. The hunt for a serial killer is on, but the murder will only talk to Harry. He might just be the next victim. So I follow Crime by the Book on Bookstagram, and she has amazing crime thriller mystery recommendations, and she swears by Jo Nesbø and his Harry Hole series. It's a Nordic noir themed series, which I have not read any Nordic noir yet, so this will be my introduction to it, but that is one of her most raved about subgenres, and so I'm pretty excited to dive into this. I think his most recent Harry Hole book is The Snowman. I wanted to start with the very first one so I could kind of just dive in from the beginning, and if I enjoy it, I will get the rest of the series. I think there's 8 so far in this. They don't need to be read in any particular order. They're all standalones, but I just personally wanted to start with the first one. And you guys, I love how unintentionally my TBR is very matching. We've got the blacks and the yellows and the golds, and I didn't mean to do that, but at least my TBR is pretty. I will say that this isn't a super lofty TBR for me. I mean, we have a novella, we have a collection of little children's bedtime short stories basically. And then this book isn't very thick. I think it's 300 something pages, but I have a feeling that this one's gonna go quick. So I don't have any reservations that I'm not going to finish this TBR, but it's still going to be a blast anyway. G is also going to be doing some house points and I think quiz style questions and stuff on Magical Twitter. I will link her video down below to the O.W.L.s Readathon announcement and everything, where she has all the links to the prompts, to all her PDFs, FAQs. There's a Discord server and, like I said, the Magical Twitter, and she has all of those links in her video. So I'm just gonna link her video in my comments so you can go there and get all of the original links from her. I swear there is going to be a plane in every single one of the videos that I do because they are flying over our house constantly. I also forgot to mention, so the O.W.L.s Readathon takes place in April. So it's from the beginning to the end of the month. And then they do a Newts test, which the Newts is the more advanced testing in the Harry Potter world. I can't remember what Newts stands for, but we're doing those, I think in August or September. I want to say it's August. But the Newts for astronomer are the same thing: O in arithmancy, O in astronomy, and A in history of magic. So those prompts haven't came out yet, but closer to when the Newts Readathon will happen, G will send out a post of what exactly the challenges are for those, and those will be more challenging because I think the levels are A, E, O. So A is like acceptable, O is outstanding, and E is extraordinary, I want to say. Either way, I think A is like the entry level and O is above that. So if you needed an O in arithmancy, then you would have to do both the A level prompt and the O level prompt. So you could end up needing to read, you know, 8 or 9 books that month just to hit the right levels, which that'll be more of a challenge for me than this month. Isn't too challenging, but it's going to be super fun, and I am so excited to get to be a part of this readathon. She's put so much work into this, and there's so many people participating. It's just overall going to be like, it's just going to be a blast. I am so excited. Also, I would love to know what house you guys are in. So I used to be in Ravenclaw when I first took the test like years ago, and I have since changed. And I gotta be honest, I never 100% felt right in Ravenclaw. I mean, some of the traits and the house qualities do apply to me. However, it never really felt like the true essence of Ravenclaw really fit who I am. So now I am in Slytherin. And to be honest, I feel completely at home in Slytherin. I am not ashamed to be in Slytherin. I am a proud Slytherin, and I cannot wait to be with all my Slytherin buddies in this O.W.L.s Readathon. We are going to kick butt. So if you are a fellow Slytherin, let me know if you'll be doing the readathon. If you're not a Slytherin, that's fine. Tell me which house you're in, and I'd love to know if you're participating in the readathon, 1, 2, which career you're going to be pursuing, and what your TBR is. What books are you going to read? Have you read any of the books on my TBR? Or maybe we can share some ideas. If you think there's another book I should read instead of the ones that I picked, let me know, and maybe I'll tweak my TBR a little bit. I'm definitely going to be doing some vlogging while I'm doing this whole O.W.L.s Readathon and everything throughout the month, so that we can all stay up to date and kind of share it and do it together. So, all right, guys, for now, my schedule is still going to be posting 2 to 3 times a week. I don't know exactly which days yet. I don't know. If there's a day that you guys tend to watch videos or you tend to be more active on BookTube, you let me know, and maybe I'll try and post on those days instead. But for now, it's just kind of random. Wednesdays are a definite day. I love doing the top 5 Wednesdays, so you can expect a top 5 Wednesday post from me every Wednesday. Other than that, that's all I have, and I am so excited for this readathon. I hope you guys are joining, and I hope to see you guys in the comments with everything that you're doing. So thanks so much for being here. I'll see you guys later. Bye.